Hello and welcome to another episode of Thoughtful Leaders. Today we have with us Dr. Sai Padi, who is the dean at Siddhartha Institute of Pharmacy. Hello and welcome to the show, sir. Sir, I would want you to introduce our audience about yourself. About your background and everything.
It is my pleasure to introduce myself to the students who are going to watch this video. Basically, I am a pharmacist. First of all, I am a pharmacist. I belong to the place from Orissa. My name is Dr. Sai Krishna Padi. I passed out my B Pharmacy in the year 1997 from my state only. During that time in my state, the pharmacy education was in a developing stage. There we hardly used to have any government institutes, so some few institutes were there where we carried out our B Pharmacy. Somehow we were self-motivated at that time, and then anyhow we have completed the 4 years. Then I qualified GATE, that is Graduate Aptitude Test in Engineering, which was a entrance examination to go for the higher studies. Nowadays that GATE is now not GATE for pharmacy student, it is GPAT. It was earlier conducted by both engineering and pharmacy together, and different IITs used to conduct this entrance examination. So anyway, at that time in my state, I secured a good rank. In All India, I got 169 rank, and post-graduation course was not there in my state, so I have to go to MS University of Baroda in Gujarat. There I carried out my post-graduation with herbal drugs technology. After that, immediately I joined in industry. A span of 3 years I worked in industry, but due to my passion for teaching and for higher education, I thought I should discontinue industry. Then I switched out to academics, where the main reason why I changed to teaching is one is I like teaching, and second is I used to carry out PhD, which was not possible by continuing in industry. So I carried out my PhD, and I completed my PhD in 2009 in pharmacognosy. Since 2003 I am in teaching. It is almost 17 years, and if you count my total experience, it will be almost around 20 years. So in this 20 years of experience in industry, I learned many things. Although it is not related to anything related to teaching or academics, but regarding how to manage human resources, the HR aspect, and how different skills in the industries which I learned, and I found it was very effective in my present administrative positions. So after 3 years of working in industry, I changed, and then in teaching I starting from lecturer to assistant professor, then associate professor. Then I worked as head of the department in pharmacognosy, then professor, and last few years onwards, it is almost 7 years onwards, I am promoted to the position of head of the college, or like principal or director in many institutes. In this 20 years of experience, I am very fortunate also to work for 3 years in abroad. I have worked in abroad in a government university. So this is all about me.
So definitely, thank you so much for your introduction, sir. So I would like to start with the questions. So as you just introduced, right? So you have been associated with other educational institutes throughout your life. So what has kept you connected to the education sector, sir?
As in my introduction, I told I like teaching. First of all, I like teaching. I like to learn, and education industry is our educational institute is such a place where we learn every day, either through our own or through our students. So it is a challenging experience. I get connected with my students. Because this is the only thing. Well, in our childhood days, our parents used to say that knowledge is the only thing which increases by sharing. So I like this concept and I experienced this also. So I thought this is the only place where I can explore myself and my knowledge I can share to my students, and also I will get some knowledge from the students. And as it is a pharmacy profession, it is a noble profession. We are directly related to the healthcare of the society. So here, by educating the budding pharmacists, we feel a self-satisfaction that either directly or indirectly we are giving service to the society by educating the young generation, the youth of today, so that tomorrow they can serve in a better way to the society, and where although we are not directly involved there, but still we feel satisfied that our students are there, and we are contributing to that.
Definitely, that's really great to know, sir. So what do you consider as your institute's greatest strengths, sir?
Siddharth Institute of Pharmacy, it is a young institute, but within its starting from its commencement, it is developing day by day enormously. Main strength of my institute is my infrastructure placement. We are excellent in placement. We give 100% assistant placement, and our aim and goal is to achieve 100% placement for all the students from the campus. That is our objective, and we are achieving it. We are almost achieving it, and moreover, the main strength is our students. They are only our brand ambassadors, because wherever they are, I heard they due to their knowledge and their efficiency, they are reflecting the institute. So I am not saying anything. These are the words which I have been told by the entrepreneurs where my students are working. So that is only the greatest achievement and the most satisfactory and remarkable achievement by the institute, and that is only I feel the strength.
Definitely, that is one of the biggest strengths of any institute, sir. So, as you have been outside also of India in foreign as well for around 3 years, right? So, sir, you know that the education system in foreign countries and in India work very differently. So, according to you, what can an inbound student gain by studying here at Siddhartha Institute of Pharmacy, sir?
See, here what we do, the basic difference, there is not much difference, but main pattern is the thought process of the students rather than the regulating bodies. It is mainly the thought process of the student and the condition of student. So that is only mainly varies between our Indian system of education and the foreign system of education. Here, when we studied at that time, we were thinking that if we study, good, we will get a good job, we will earn for ourselves. This was a process which was imbibed by our parents in us. Nowadays, the process is changed. And that is why we were studying very hardworking, and there were no internet. There was the resource was very less. We used to study books, but nowadays what happens? Everywhere in the globe, the students are well equipped with the information. Not only in foreign, even in India also. So the difference which was there earlier, now the difference is very less, because what is happening in America, within 1 hour in India, students are knowing it through internet. So students are self-motivated, students are well informed. But in Siddharth Institute of Pharmacy, what we do, although the some of the parameters is crucial, but basically we give a thought in the students that what is good for them, and after 4 years what they should be, where they want to. So that picture, framing of that picture, the students are unable to do that. That thing our faculties, and through our education pattern, we are giving or picturizing that in the brain of the student. So a student is clear, okay, I am studying pharmacy, after 4 years, what should be I, where should be I? So he gets a clear cut idea, because he is able to evaluate himself. And a student cannot evaluate himself otherwise. So by the institute's help, we categorize the student, we determine the competence of the student, and accordingly we groom them. So that is one thing. Second thing, we are limited in our pattern, because we are following a pattern of syllabus or curriculum which is framed by the university. Although in the pharmacy, the curriculum is framed by Pharmacy Council of India throughout India. It is a regular uniform syllabus or curriculum throughout India. So what we do, apart from the regular curriculum, we fill the gaps. Whatever required to the student, not only from syllabus, anything which is related to the which is required to the student, and that is required in future after he is pass out from the institute in these 4 years, when he will go to the field, job field. At that point of time, what the industry demands, those things keeping in view, we give to the students. How we give? We have MOUs and tie-up with the different industries. So many industries from Hyderabad, from Bangalore, from Gujarat, and also we have tie-ups with hospital. So as a result of which we plan, we make industrial visits, training to the student, and where the student sees the industry, okay, this will be my future. After 4 years, I will be here. So accordingly, what I have to gain, what I have to learn, student first of all comes to know, and that thing, the required gap, whatever from the academia to the industry, that we feel by inviting different industrial resource persons to interact with the students regularly in the form of guest lectures or in the form of seminars or webinars, and where the students directly interact with the giants of industry. They directly questions them regarding their individual doubts, so that by these processes the student gets confident. Okay, I can be able to, okay, I am in the right place. That confidence he is getting. So Siddharth Institute of Pharmacy is basically processing or giving this type of thought process into the student. So student feels nice that, okay, my future is secure and I can do it.
Definitely.
Which is the that means which is a process which removes the fear out of this thing.
Yes, yes. I definitely agree with that also, sir. So, sir, I want you to throw some light on the curriculum and how the Siddhartha Institute of Pharmacy ensure that it is the best practice in the industry.
Actually, directly or indirectly, I have answered this question in my
Yes, sir.
last question only. That syllabus or curriculum is something which is framed by Pharmacy Council of India, which is the regulating authority for pharmacy education in India. Pharmacy Council of India, earlier the syllabus was followed by different university and the university curricula was different. But few years back, Pharmacy Council of India made this syllabus regular and uniform. So all institutes or all universities, they follows this. Now we cannot frame or change the syllabus. But what we do, apart from the regular curriculum, we have, as I told you, our top alumni survey. We have a good alumni association. Our alumni come regularly to the institute whenever they feel time or any gap is there. We invite them. They come and interact with their alma mater. So even we invite our industrial tie-up resource persons like different R&D executives or CEOs of different industries. They come. So we take advice from them. We show them our curricula and we take input or feedback from them. Accordingly, we give some extra inputs to the students to fill this industrial gap, so that curriculum we should follow, because they are our regulatory bodies. We should follow University Pharmacy Council of India. Apart from that, we also equip the student so that the student get equipped fully to meet the demand of the industry. So that thing, as I told, similarly I told in the last question only, with that the fear factor goes out of the student. Student is very confident. Even we send them for training processes, we for visiting industries. At that time, during the training, sometimes the internships we give this. Nowadays we are giving this due to this corona pandemic work from home. Otherwise, students goes to the industry for internship also, where he will stay for few days, and at that time he will visit all the departments, and he will learn the actual practical things which is done in the industry. So this is the practice we generally we follow, and we are different from others.
Okay.
As a result, and also students likes, because in during their education days only they are used to meet the big peoples, and they used to see the industry.
They are getting exposure, sir. Yes.
So they like and they get confident and self-motivated also.
Yes, that is really good, sir. Good to know. And so, sir, how is the Siddhartha Institute of Pharmacy standing out of the other colleges, in Hyderabad and in India?
As I told, we are one of the youngest institute, but still we have progressed a lot, remarkable progress in the term of student satisfaction, placements, quality education, and research and development. We have a plan of developing our research parameter more, so that we want to have industrial consultancies also in near future. And how, as you are telling, how it is different in your question, coming to the right aspect, we have 100 plus, we assure our students 100+% placement through the campus, and good quality education in a friendly atmosphere. Our faculties are highly qualified with well experience, and our high-end infrastructure. Uh, we are very fortunate to have a very understanding and competitive management who at any time supports us to they never hesitate to anything which is related to students benefit or the benefit of the institute. They never hesitate. We are getting all kind of support from our management. So in that aspect, as a leader or as a principal of the institute, I with my team works wholeheartedly to give the best. And as I told you, students gets quality based education. They are more competent when they pass out from during these 4 years. We customize them. We make them according to their competency, in which field they should prefer. Suppose one student is very knowledgeous and having more ability of explanatory things like and more inquisitiveness. We study the students. We have small students group. Accordingly, we have made a teacher for them who generally studies throughout the 4 years to them. So what is their competency we judge, and accordingly we suggest them and we groom them. So it is like a customized development of the students. We make them ready for the industry, whichever industry they are meant for. Accordingly we meant, according to their likeness, according to their spirit, according to their quality. It is like a designing, it is like a tailor-made designing, what you can say, customized designing to the students. So as a result of which the best products are come out from the institute to the industry.
Definitely, sir. So, sir, is there any message that you would like to share with our viewers, about the Siddhartha Institute of Pharmacy and the aspiring students, and a message for the aspiring students, sir, for the college?
As far as Siddhartha Institute of Pharmacy is concerned, it is one of the very young and dynamic institute, but with commitment. It is committed to give the best service to the students in all the aspects, starting from the fundamental knowledge improvement to their skills, to their practical ability, to increase the values, to give them value education, and moreover to make them a good human being which is ready to serve the industry and to serve the society. That is for the students, but for the viewers who wants to know about Siddhartha Institute of Pharmacy, but to the upcoming or aspiring students of pharmacy education, I must tell you or to the students that pharmacy is a noble profession, and it is related to healthcare. It is like 4 wheels of a vehicle. Pharmacy is one wheel. If one wheel will be collapsed, then the vehicle will collapse. Like that, in healthcare profession, pharmacist or pharmacy is a wheel. So it is equally important. This profession is equally important in the healthcare. Now, if they study pharmacy education or pharmacy, it is a noble profession. They should learn knowledge. They should serve society. It is a self-satisfaction. Serving to the humankind is serving to God. So a self-satisfaction they will get it, which is quite rare in other professions. And moreover, wherever they whatever they study, it's not only pharmacy. Pharmacy is automatically giving them satisfaction and serving to the society. But with their knowledge, they should work sometime in different practical fields, and they should improve the knowledge, and they should be independent. Like our Honorable Prime Minister is encouraging always Atmanirbhar. So students should be always independent. They should become Atmanirbhar. That means whatever skill they learn, they should be able to implement it, apply it, so that they can be whether they are employee or employer, it should be in a way that they should help the society, and becoming skilled workers, becoming more knowledgeous and more having more ability to apply their knowledge. It is good that they can start up their own organization. They can be able to give employability, they can increase the employability. So pharmacy is a good opportunity, because in pharmacy they are studying about the drugs, the medicines, and lot of scopes are there to come up with new ideas and new industries where they can develop new drugs from medicinal plants, from natural resources. So in that way, I must aspire the students that don't waste your knowledge, use it in a right way, not that simply routine work. You should think out of box, so that your knowledge will be helpful, and you can help the society as well as the nation.
Definitely, sir. That is an amazing message, sir. So, thank you for your time, sir, and thank you for sharing such wonderful insights about Siddhartha Institute of Pharmacy, sir. From the whole team of collegedunia.com, I would like to thank you for your time and such wonderful insights as well. Thank you so much for being there on the show with us today, sir. Thank you so much.